Hello and welcome to Impact Africa, our online TV program where we get to have conversations with diverse people and organizations and as well showcase events and activities happening around you. Yes, today's event is about exactly that. So we were just fortunate enough to attend just randomly the classic bike and car show, which took place at the Timour Hall in Constantia, Plumstead? I think Plumstead, Cape Town, in January. And I was just so fascinated by all the cars and bikes, they're vintage, they're classic. They were just so beautiful and just, wow. It was just mind-blowing. I wish I'd spent more time, in this space just to see all these cars and taking me back memory lane. So I was just blessed as well to have a quick chat with three amazing people, Mr. David with Peugeot Club and Mr. Randall, rally chopper. He collects rally chopper. And last but not the least, our young man, Mr. Gath, who is an artist. I will just let you enjoy. Okay, this is Mama K on People and Places, and I'm with a young man, Mr. Dawood Botha, and he's going to be telling us about Peugeot because we are at the Vintage Motors in Constantia. Not just motors, there's bike, there's trains, there's all other things. So my dear brother, I call everybody my brother, and maybe I should call you my dad as well. But never mind. Tell us how you're involved with this, please.
Well, I've been involved in the Peugeot Club. Actually, we have a French name, Club Peugeot Afrique du Sud, Peugeot Club of South Africa, and we've been going since 1990. It's open to people who have Peugeot vehicles or bicycles or mopeds or pepper mills and people who love everything that's been made by the Peugeot company in France. And of course, these cars were all assembled in South Africa. They were built in South Africa. Right. And we have here different models. We have from the 203, which was first on the market in 1948. Then you've
1940s.
1948. That's the 40s design. Then this was a very modern car, the 403. It came out in 1955. And then the 404, which was Le Champion d'Afrique, the champion of Africa.
We use this. I can relate to this one, definitely.
Yeah, this came out the first time in 1960. And then we have the 504s. They came out a bit later. This bright colored one is a coupe model. That was a very grand, a very chic car in its day, but it also used to compete in rallies in Africa. And this is a duplicate or a replica of the car that participated in the East Africa Safari, right, and did very well.
I remember when we were speaking earlier on, you mentioned the fact that your dad, passed down the car. Tell us, that story.
My dad used to drive Fords and they didn't last long, and he thought, well, maybe he must try a Peugeot.
Okay.
And so he bought his first 404, and then he never changed to any other car ever. And then so I've driven all the cars. When he buys a new one, the old one usually came to me. So I think that the Peugeot is the best car in the world because I know nothing else, really.
Also, so with this your club, how does one join? Is it you have to have a Peugeot, or you could just be interested in Peugeot?
Well, preferably you must have a Peugeot. But or something that's made by Peugeot. But if you're only interested in it, you can probably join if you want to. If you're that interested, we've had some people like that. But generally speaking, our aim is to preserve Peugeot cars and to keep them going.
Right. So how do you preserve them? Because I can see they all look so clean. The inside, I think I looked at one of the engines, down there. How do you keep them clean? And what do you do to keep them running?
Well, it's like being married to one of them. Basically, they should be garage. They should be in a closed garage where water and rain is kept out. And then you've got to wash them sort of once a month.
Okay.
And you've got to drive them also to preserve them, because an old car must be driven at least every week or every 2 weeks, and you must drive about 25 kilometers to 50 kilometers so that the car gets hot and all the fluids and the water and the oils and everything gets around and the battery gets charged. Sometimes you have to have a little extra battery charger to charge the battery. and so you got to clean it every now and again and keep the squirrels from making a nest in your cubbyhole. I've had rats in a cubbyhole.
Really?
Yes, and then they eat your upholstery.
Your rats are naughty.
So that is can be.
So what it means is when we see cars like this driven by you on the road in Constantia, in Grassy Park, in Weinberg, it doesn't mean you're just showing off with an old car. It means you want to make sure the engine, gets run properly.
Or maybe your modern car is broken down and it's the only car you have. That's often happened to me. that the old car has always been the trustworthy one, and then when the others aren't on the garage or something breaks and they're waiting for the parts, then I drive my old car. And it's great fun to go to the coffee shop with your old car, and it's one of the most wonderful conversation pieces. Even in Europe, I've been using friends' old cars, and the minute you open up the bonnet, these Europeans lose their sort of philosophy of privacy, and they become normal human beings, and they all talk about my grandfathers and my uncles and my fathers, and this is the car I got to drive on, and have you tried this? And so it makes friends.
Right.
Cars make friends.
I agree, totally agree. So thank you so much, Mr. David. And what we're going to do, we're going to share your details. How can somebody find out more about Club Peugeot?
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup et bon voyage.
You're most welcome. Thank you. Well, we'll be right back to showcase some more vintage cars here in Constantia at the event that everybody's coming to and talking about. Till next time, we'll be back. So yeah, we're still with Mr. Randall. I was just fascinated by the tattoo he had on his arm, even though I didn't let him know in the other segment. So if you can look here, for those who can see, I saw that immediately. I saw Jesus Christ, and then it was not like, no, did you see the other one? I'm like, no. So let's do the other one now. Let's see if anybody can guess very quickly. So what do you see? Okay, I'll tell you. It says Lord and Savior. I was just fascinated. So why did you get this on your arm, Mr. Randall?
I'm a biker. I'm a Christian. I went to a rally, and in the middle of the night, I decided I'm going to have a tattoo, and this is going to be it.
Wow. And it's unusual. No, it's not unusual to find, because I'm finding a lot of bikers who are Christians nowadays, but it used to be unusual.
Yeah.
So obviously you're ministering through even just me speaking to you about that. You're showing your faith proudly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Randall. God bless you. And yeah, Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. You heard that message. Okay, loud and clear. guys, this is still Mama K, People and Places, and yes, we leave the best for the last. And I've got this wonderful painter, he builds cars, the artist, because I've been corrected by my volunteer behind the scene, not my fault, artist who is doing amazing things, and I can see some of his work in here. It's very shy, but I've assured him that, you know, it's okay, you guys are fine, you are not going to bite him, you're not going to do anything. So, guys, tell us about your paintings here. When did you start painting?
I started painting about 2 years ago. So that was my first piece. And basically, this is all my work for last. You asked how I got into cars. There was so my dad had a panel shop, and I basically grew up around cars. And I used to work in the shop from quite a young age. Enjoyed it a lot.
Right, and you build cars?
Now I'm building plastic cars.
Okay. So it's all vintage cars, classic cars, and you know, we just bought one of your pieces, which we heard is one in 5 people that have that Ferrari. So Noah, do you want to show your piece? You know, and this is one of God's creation. He just got it for his birthday in advance in March. So Noah, tell us, what do you love cars as well? So tell us, how do you feel having this work from, you know, Uncle God? It looks good. And what are you going to do with it? All right. Okay. Thank you, Noah. So, Gav, tell us, where can we find more about what you do? Do you have social media handle? Am I able to come and say, you know what, I have a Jaguar. Can you paint that for me? Can you do that?
Yeah, no, definitely. I do commission work. You can get me at gmail.com.
Right.
Or I'm going to be setting up a Instagram.
Awesome. And I think you need to be on Instagram. TikTok, Instagram, social media, even if you need to get it out there. And I see here we've got some, you know, here as well that are kind of black and white, you know, which are reasonable priced, you know, as well. So what's the goal behind this ones?
The charcoal sketches, it's just something that I used to do when I was a kid. And I just continued doing it.
Right.
And it's one of my favorite mediums.
Right. And this one's a really, really good value. I wouldn't tell you the price because you go, no, it's not possible. So get in touch with Gan on email, on WhatsApp, and you know, if you need his contact, you can reach out to us anyway as well to do that. So at this exhibition, I think you said earlier on that is your first one. How has it been for you?
It's been an amazing event. Like the people were fantastic. The cars were great. And I had a good time. I'm very thankful to have this opportunity and just actually be able to exhibit my work.
Right. Right.
I'd like to actually just say thank you to the organizers.
And I think thank you to your family as well, because you were not even here when we came here. We met your sister-in-law, your brother, your brother's mother-in-law, the whole family.
Yeah.
So you do have the whole family supporting you.
Yeah, no, they are fantastic. They really pushed me, got me here, and we managed to get through the weekend without really any hiccups.
So what kind of vintage car have you started building, or are you going to be building soon?
I've got a few cars. I got a 1937 Austin 10 Cambridge and a 1983 Mini Clubman, the 1275. 944 Porsche 1983, a 1979 Porsche 94 Turbo, an 81 94 Turbo, which is going to become a race car to put on WCMC Classic Milani, and then a Jensen Healy Mark 1 1973 cars that I'm currently busy with.
Wow, you're going to be busy. Well, I think that's all we've got time for, because I know that, you know, needs to sell more some of this product, but you heard it. If you need to buy. If you're encouraged by what he does, if you want to support him, and especially for our young ones who sometimes don't know where to start. Like he said, somebody saw, the gift in him and supported him. So let's see how you can support some of our young people doing amazing things with their hands. I can't wait to follow your story and to hear and to see one of the cars you will build. So till next time, guys, you have to join me and say, people and places, people and places. So how's the day been for you guys? What has been your favorite part of today?
Getting the painting.
Getting the painting. So some of these are being sold, and you can't an event without food, music and drinks. So we're in the food, music and drink section, and still more cars, some for sale. Has a 1960 Rover, pretty. 1953. Jaguar, 1953. Wow. Oh, okay, I was looking at myself. So yeah, that's the 1953 Jaguar. Interesting. Interesting. This color is different. The bonnet, the seat. I love the side mirrors. So cute. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So much to see, so much to do. And this one's for sale. That's a Mercedes-Benz. (1993) Mercedes-Benz. And the highlight, rare AMG original service booklet, low mileage, only 87,000 kilometers on the clock. So if you want to buy an old vintage car, you know where to come. Okay, let me look for my tribe now. There's a live performance, so you can have an event without food, music, and drinks, like I said. Oh, and children's play area. I think next year I'm going to come with the full crew to sample this. Find my team, but we'll look for them. So you can have pizza, that's pizza, fish and calamari. So much to choose from.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
You too blessed to be blessed.
I know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you're the first person that saying that to me. Yeah, I am. Very true. I am too blessed to be stressed. Have a good day, my bro. Okay, so we're going for, I don't know, kloof neck grocer, noodles. Is that what you're having? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll go for fish.
Welcome to the Talkshow. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for having the Hugo Pilsen Band.
So yeah, we've got music, we've got food, we've got drinks, mac and cheese bowls. Okay, this seems to be a popular one. Shawarma. Okay. Let's see more of what we have on offer. Beef burgers. Oh, breakfast for those all-day breakfast, I believe. Masala cafe. Okay. Curry. So all Indian food and snacks. Durban style. Oh, I love that. The butter chicken, bunny chow, and a lot of other stuff. And pancakes. For those who know this South African woman, you can see it. It's sold in the community in township. Yeah, mighty shawarma. I'm still trying to decide, am I having shawarma or fish and chips? Okay. Okay, well, we'll come back after the break. The calamari combo. Come and see. That's very nice. The combo.
You want that? So where do I pay?
I don't know. That's
You're the crazy girl, the one I'm dreaming of. I know you hate me, girl, but I just don't give a damn. So won't you take me to the river of love?
Are you feeling me? Are you feeling the music? You can come and join in. I think it finishes at 4. So Timour Hall, cashew, and bike, and food, and everything.
Oh, you go, the one I let you know. Oh, you go, the one I'm dreaming of. Oh, you go.
Okay, we're going to close with that because my Wow. That conversation with Mr. David, those Peugeot, yeah, it just reminded me of when I was growing up, and my mom's car, my dad's car, the Peugeot, the Salon, the 404, the 504, and oh wow, station wagon, so much to see, and all the amazing cars as well. And oh yes, we had our nephew, they shout out to our young man Noah, for he loves cars, and he was just like, no, he loved everything in there. I knew, when I approached his mom and said, no, there's a car show coming, can Noah come? Because I know he loves car, and he was just loving it, the experience. And we blessed him as well with an early birthday gift on that day. Thank you to artist, our dear artist, Garth, who is doing amazing work. And I hope you just enjoyed, Mr. Randall, as well with the chopper. Yes, rally chopper, huh? Anyway, that's all we've got time for. And all the pictures. Woo! I just felt like collecting, but nah, I can't afford any of them. And hearing, how they still maintain those cards, keep them beautiful. Kudos to the organizers of such an awesome event. And I wish, I knew earlier about it, because I would have wanted to spend more time there. And not forget the musicians who were performing. Yeah, I almost forgot that. I enjoyed that part. So there was food from everywhere, Indian pizza, Indian food. Yeah. I just had a fun and I had a blast. But yes, we'll wait till next year, and I'm going to invite myself. We wanted to speak to the organizers, but there was just no time to do that. But I hope you've enjoyed, and just know Cape Town has so many things, that we're proud of. Kudos to all our collectors of the vintage and classic cars for looking after them and using that day to impact the lives of others, giving us joy, making us smile and excited, just looking at the bikes, the cars, the engines, train engines and so. Yeah, I know, we got to sign off. Till next time, remember, it's the month of love, so we're still celebrating love. In February. Yes, this is me, Mama K, saying stay blessed, stay safe, love you all, and God bless.